15 real signs you're going to be a billionaire. Hey Trendies, welcome back to another exciting video where you might get a sneak peek of what the future holds for you as we tell you 15 real signs you're going to be a billionaire. No one knows what the future holds for them, but we all have attitudes, gestures, and universal tendencies observed by other people. This is why you might have heard someone saying, "You're going to go a long way." This video will inspire you to think, behave, and act like a billionaire, consequently getting closer to the big picture you have in mind. But before we move any further, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell notification icon to stay updated on such exciting insights into life. It's not like billionaires are made every day. That is why the chances of someone becoming a billionaire are thin. It would be best if you had that mindset from way earlier in life, as we have heard in the lives of some billionaires who started from nothing at a very little age. As much as it sounds like a dream, it is very possible and true. If you are curious about the qualities that make someone a billionaire, fasten your seatbelt. These truths will be brutally honest, and it might be that you won't like some of them. These signs are spread out, keeping the current billionaires in mind, so it won't necessarily be very relatable. Still, hey, it's never a bad idea to learn some attitudes that billionaires have. Keeping that in mind, let's not keep waiting. Here we go. Number 15. Having $100 million or more in your name already. Billionaires start from big. Keep that in mind. We're talking about $1 billion here. So if you want to get your hopes up of becoming a billionaire, you must have some $300 or more million in your name. As we know, very big personalities are in this club who didn't start from scratch. It was one big hit after another that made their careers and bank accounts soar. Number 14. Owning a lot of property around the world. Owning property can make you one of the richest people in the world. This is true if you have premium land in your name. Either these lands are located in busy places in popular cities, making them worth more, or these lands are located in isolated places where limited people have access. How does owning land make you that rich, one might ask? It's the worth of that land that keeps increasing every year, which is a real perk. Each year you can make more money than you did the previous year. Now, imagine having hundreds of such lands. That means hundreds of millions of dollars. Number 13. Patents in research and technology. Conglomerates are looking for patents that will help them grow even more. Therefore, owning patents means having millions of dollars worth of ideas patented in your hands. It is important to know that there is not one patent that will earn you that much money, but have many such patents. Billionaires have an abundance of products that keep growing in numbers or rates each year, leading to an increase in their net worth. Patents are supported by a legal division that costs a fortune on its own. In short, you need to be rich even to own that many patents to begin from. Set your patent goals. What patents are you looking for? Are they long-term or short-term? Depending on these questions, choose the industry that you want to sell your patents to. Number 12. Mining and extraction company. Where do all the raw materials needed to build high-end cars and state-of-the-art technologies come from? Yes, all thanks to the mining and extraction companies who are at huge advantage as they are the suppliers of all this raw material. As technology improves, demands also increase, which means that the prices of these raw materials are expected to increase as well, as they do each year. As humans who have always been changing from one civilization to another, one thing has remained constant: building and construction. Whether that be a new building or a new flyover, all of these are looked over by such companies. The owners get the most benefits as they are the pens who initially set up the whole thing, making them likely to hit $1 billion worth in the coming years. Number 11. Owning an electricity company. Everything you see around you is run by electricity. The future has increasingly become more and more dependent on the electric power supply to run appliances, from the coffee machine on your kitchen counter to the fermenters in big industries. Everything is run on electricity. We bet you could name so many appliances around you that run on electricity. This is why electricity company owners are very successful people and most likely to become billionaires in the coming years. Number 10. Bitcoins. If you know about Bitcoins, then you must have already dreamt of becoming a billionaire already. This is probably one of the fastest ways of becoming a billionaire. No doubt this requires a lot of luck and starting early as well. You should have by now bet on a lot of cryptocurrencies if you want your chances to become a billionaire to increase by selling bitcoins. Your connections here will also benefit you if you are in touch with someone who owns a cryptocurrency company. Keep up with this world and the latest news in the world of Bitcoin if you want to score big. Otherwise, your chances of becoming a billionaire will be very slim. Number 9. Increase in revenue generation every year. This is very important if you own a tech company, since stagnant revenue means you are not growing. One of your company's signs is that you are doubling or tripling revenue every few years. Consistency in growth will mean big news for you. Let's not get your hopes up if you are working on a startup, because this requires much more than that, as there is a lot of competition in the market. Tech companies are always on the lookout to create something new and attract people from all over the world, such as Facebook and Google. Number 8. Being around billionaires. You can get to know a lot about a person if you know their friends. This is very true indeed and also applies in this case. You might have seen billionaires being friends with other billionaires because they share a relatable position and get a space where they can talk about their journey. You get motivated by such friends, and they become your driving force, sometimes to do better than before. Imagine being around a billionaire. You would already feel very intimidated in their presence. This is the effect that they have on their friends as well. Such people have many connections and a huge network that they share for growing even more. Not just this, but there are money rewards as well. Number 7. Contracts from State Department. If you are living in a big city, you might have seen government funding for big projects. These projects are handled by big companies as well, and these contracts are worth millions of dollars. If you are likely to get many such contracts, your net worth will increase like rapid fire. These big projects include building a new hospital, highway, or passovers. Once the project is over and the companies are dissolved, the money is great. Number 6. Artificial intelligence development. It won't be long until we live in a world ruled by robots, as some say. This is scary, but at the same time fascinating for those in tech companies. AI is the new tool that these tech companies are playing with. This technology is assumed to be oversmart, even human intelligence, as some suggest. The first one to come up with such a smart AI will earn billions from the project. Developing AIs means that humans would no longer have to develop new technologies by themselves anymore or control the stock market. All of it would be handled by artificial intelligence. Automation has already canceled some jobs for humans, as the AIs are more than enough to take care of them. If you have this talent and also the right connections, give it a shot. You might even end up being a billionaire. Number 5. Money from dictatorship. This one is a bit unrealistic for many people because knowing dictators personally is impossible for almost all of us. But this is a way of becoming a billionaire pretty quickly. Dictators own a whole lot more than rulers of a democratic country. If you have their trust, you can be given jobs or places to handle, which will earn you a fortune. As we have seen, some dictators are inviting other billionaires to their country and increasing their networks. This is all done for money. Number 4. Your product is a huge success. There are products by specific companies that almost every other person we know has. The most common example would be an iPhone. They launch a new phone and boom, the next thing you know, every famous person has that product. Not just this, the customers grow every year as the product grows. The growth of your product depends on how relatable and usable it is for people, not just in 1 or 2 countries, but worldwide. Imagine being able to sell such a product to more than 1 billion people. You're already a billionaire. Number 3. Product that has a problem-solving approach. We are in the middle of a global pandemic, and the one thing that everyone desperately needs is a vaccine. This is an example of a problem that people from around the world face. Coming up with solutions to such problems is likely to make you a billionaire, as you see the different currencies coming in. Everyone wants ease in their lives. Anyone with a solution that could save or fix hundreds of thousands of lives will get the billionaire status for sure. Number 2. Bank owners and insurance company owners. Having a bank to even begin with requires a good $1 million, which means that people who set up banks are already pretty rich. Banks are a way of increasing their net worth much faster and a very guaranteed money-making way. The state will allow you to build a bank after all these necessary things are checked. On the other hand, insurance company owners don't have to have $1 million stored in their banks, but have the links to attract as many clients as you can. Number 1. Inventors of luxury. If you can make something needed for everyone around the world, count yourself a billionaire already. This is how some people became the richest. They looked for ways to make these products available to people at large. For example, a GPS was initially not available for the people, but now is on everybody's phone, laptop, and even smartwatches. Truly a multi-billionaire idea. If you have ways of bringing comfort to the lives of the people who can only dream of them at affordable prices, this will take you on a billion-dollar journey. Now it is time to leave. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Do tell us in the comment section about any other way that you think can be included in our list of real signs you're going to be a billionaire. These signs truly show that it can be any walk of life or the urge of becoming a billionaire. You must work hard, have a vision and ideas that you can produce, or the lens to look into what you have and how you can expand upon it. We will be back with another fascinating video shortly that will make you ponder and think as this one did. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Hit that like button in the bio and ring the notification bell to get weekly updates directly from our home to yours. Have a great day. Thanks.